A second arrest has been made in relation to the ongoing investigation into the finances of the Scottish National Party, involving the spouse of former First Minister Nicola Sturgeon. On April 5, 2023, Peter Murrell, then 59, was taken into custody as a suspect and then released without being charged. Detectives from Police Scotland have taken him into custody at 9:13 on Thursday and are questioning him. In March 2023, Mr. Murrell tendered his resignation as the head of the party. His arrest was the first of 3 made as part of Operation Branchform, Police Scotland's extensive probe into the finances and sources of funding for the SNP, which was launched in April of last year. Legally, the police might detain Mr. Murrell and question him for 12 hours. In July 2021, Police Scotland opened a formal inquiry into the SNP's financial affairs following grievances regarding the allocation of funds. Concerns had been expressed concerning donations to the party totalling more than £660,000 that were intended to be used in a new independence referendum campaign. Craig Hoy, the chairman of the Scottish Conservatives, described Mr. Murrell's re-arrest as an extremely serious development and asked MPs and personnel, both past and present, to assist law enforcement. The news was described as extremely concerning by Scottish Labour Deputy Leader Jackie Baillie, who also stated that it is essential that Police Scotland is able to proceed with this investigation without interference. Police searched both the SNP offices in Edinburgh and the Glasgow home that Mr. Murrell lives with Ms. Sturgeon when he was arrested the previous year. A tent was set up on the driveway and blue and white tape was used to seal off the house. Things were moved from the house to the tent, where a car was parked, according to the BBC. Police also took a camper van from outside Mr. Murrell's mother's house in Fife. The car, owned by Niesman and Bischoff, which has a retail value of over £100,000, was taken into custody by police on the same morning that Mr. Murrell was made the first senior party figure to be arrested as part of the investigation. SNP Treasurer Colin Beattie was later detained and questioned by police on April 18, 2023, after which he was released pending additional inquiry. A little while later, he left the gathering. According to a spokesman at the time, Nicola Sturgeon was arrested on June 11 after she, voluntarily, made arrangements with Police Scotland to be questioned as part of the investigation. 7 hours later, she was freed without charge while more investigation was conducted. 4 months prior, in February 2023, Ms. Sturgeon had abruptly announced her resignation as First Minister and leader of the SNP. What takes place after that? The police will determine whether or not to conduct an inquiry once someone reports a possible crime. Once all the facts have been established, they will attempt to gather evidence and charge a suspect. In this instance, the procedure started almost 30 months ago. The Crown Office and Procurator Fiscal Service, COPFS, which prosecutes crimes in Scotland, was consulted in an initial report that Police Scotland delivered there last year. After receiving such guidance, the inquiry proceeded, and Mr. Murrell was taken into custody last year. As of right now, the Crown has not received a typical police prosecution report. The public are advised to exercise caution when discussing this matter on social media as it remains active for the purposes of the Contempt of Court Act 1981, a spokeswoman for Police Scotland stated. As the investigation is ongoing, we are unable to comment further at this time.